Hi, this is Bula Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. And this pick a card reading was a request from a subscriber. This person sent me an email requesting me to do Who Will I Marry? So I thought that sounded kind of fun. I do want to say thank you so much. I have a lot of suggestions. People's been sending me emails, putting them in the comments. I am making a list of them. I do plan on occasionally doing different ones. Let's see. So this one, you have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is with this little Valentine pen. Pile 2 is with this little glass unicorn. And pile 3 is with the fishing lure thing. Hook. So do remember, I do personal readings. If you need one, information is in the description box. And of course, you can reach me by email. I do have a drawing that I'm going to do on October 31st. I will draw 3 names for those 3 people will get in-depth personal readings. I also take donations for, and there's a PayPal link down in the bottom of the description box for Books for Inmates, if you would like to donate for that. I also was asked, not just once, but a couple times for 2 different people about me having an Amazon wish list. I do have an Amazon wish list, and I love getting tarot cards and oracle cards. It's like my addiction. That my Amazon wish list is in the description box if you're interested in that. All donations are much appreciated. So if you need more time, I'm also one more thing. I know I keep going on and on, don't I? So I'm going to try this new thing with this video. Something I saw in someone else's video. Her name is Natthallie Hughes, and she has her own YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description box. That way, if you want to check her out. She is an amazing tarot reader. She is amazing at helping other people find their worth and at growth. And one of her videos I had seen where she was trying to figure out the people's names or initials, and I got me some little alphabetical charm things, and I'll try to do that as well. We're just going to have fun with that and see where it goes. So if you need more time, just go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Move these out of the way. I do appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers I've had all the way from the beginning. Y'all are absolutely the best. Okay, so who are you going to marry? Those that chose option 1 with the Valentine pendant. I got this last Valentine's Day from my friend named Nan. Those who watch my videos probably heard me mention her name before. She's an author. You can check her out on the Amazon, like the Kindle books. She has her name's Nanette Douglas, and she is amazing. So who are you gonna marry? So we have the Hermit. So this can be someone who has Virgo in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even in their Venus, since we're talking about love. They don't have to have Virgo. They could just be in the energy. We have the 5 of Coins. The 5 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The 10 of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. Let's take a look here. So as I said already, they could have Virgo energy about them. This is someone who I'm getting that has really spent a lot of time alone, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-inner growth. They've been working really hard on themselves. This person may tend to be shy. They don't really get out and put themselves out there much. They may be the ones that kind of be considered the wallflower. Not in a bad way, but in a good ways. They're not all about, having all the attention. They're not about that. We have the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups. This lets me know this person, they've been through a lot of bullshit. They've been through a lot of pain. They've probably been abandoned at some time, whether that be childhood abandonment or maybe adopted, or it can also represent even as an adult where you had a spouse, they had a spouse that's left them, they felt left out in the cold by, they've been heartbroken, whether that's by parental figures when there was a child, or even as an adult, friends and people they loved, just breaking their heart and shattering them, making them feel worthless. And you see, she's had all these broken cuts, but she's still holding on to hope. So, yeah, this person is, even though they've been through all that, you do have the Hermit card in the beginning, which tells me they have been going through a lot of healing. They've had to do a lot of inner soul searching, because they do have these cups here. They too are holding on to those cups in hope. So they haven't lost all hope. And then it's backed up by the Two of Cups, which lets me know that no matter what they've been through, this is someone who's very loving, very generous, very giving. When you find, it may take a while to open up this person's heart. It's going to be a while. It's going to be hard to kind of get into them. They're very guarded because of they don't trust very easily. They trust themselves. Okay. But when you open that door, it's just going to be beautiful. It's going to be, this is someone that when you get to know them and get to know their heart, you're going to realize they're very generous in love. Very generous lover, very generous heart. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, which tells me that, this is the luck card. They're going to be very giving and benevolent towards you. You're going to learn that they're very generous. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. So this person may, especially next to the Wheel of Fortune, tells me they may be someone who has, they prefer the finer things in life, but they've worked hard themselves to get it. This person may have dark hair, because we do have dark hair here and in both these cards. So this person may be a brunette, or just the darker complected hair. We do have the Ace of Cups, which lets me know again, this person, when they fall in love, they're going to fall in love wholeheartedly. Now this person does tend to, we have the Eight of Swords here, which does tell me they do tend to get themselves caught up in some sticky situations sometimes, where they're like, or maybe even, I'm getting an energy of, how, sometimes we get all caught up thinking a situation is worse than what it is. And then after we've worked it out, and then we're like, oh, well, that really wasn't that bad. I'm getting a sense like that. They're like, oh, well, that really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So, but at the same time, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like they get in these situations, but they always come out on top. So that's what kind of person this is. Now, I'm going to have some charms. And let me try and figure out their initials or part name. So, let's see what we have here. Okay, we have a J and a Z. I flipped it over. These nails. Okay, so Let me move out the ones that don't have letters on it. Let's see. We have an E and a K and an I and an R, an M, L, and another L. Let's see. So they can have these letters in their initials, in their name. I don't know if you can see them very well. But again, it's J, Z, R, K, M, I, E, L, or L. There's 2 L's. So that can be someone who has 2 L's in their name, like Ella, Ellie, Billy. My name is Billy, and I got 2 L's. Oh, there's lots of combinations. Oh, you have J-I-M here. They may go by Jim. I'm hearing Kirk, but I don't have all the letters here for Kirk. But I'm hearing Kirk and Mark, Mike. Here's a Mike. There's lots of different ways you can put these combinations together. But those are the letters that I'm getting, the names that I'm getting. I hope that resonates. If it does, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please leave comments and suggestions. Leave comments letting me know how this resonated. Tell me your story. I love that. If you know of any names that go with those letters, that would be amazing, right? Especially if they turn out to be a Virgo. Could you imagine? So thanks for watching. I'm going to move on to pile 2 now. Okay, pile 2. Those of you that chose this little pink glass unicorn. Isn't that so cute? So tiny. My granddaughter got that for me. So who are you going to marry? Let's take a look. So we have the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, the 8 of Coins, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, the Empress, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so, well, first of all, now the Lover's card is a Gemini card. Gemini is represented by the twins, which means this could be a high-level soulmate or twin flame connection. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to put labels on it. I'm just putting it out there that they could have Gemini in their chart. Sun, moon, or rising. Also may be in their Venus, considering this is a relationship love reading. They doesn't mean that they are Gemini. That's just some people like to hear the signs. So, first thing that is popping out at me is we have the King of Cups and we have the 7 of Wands here. This tells me this person is very guarded with their emotions. If you've been dating this person, they're probably the type of person that doesn't just come out and say how they feel about you. Hence, why you may watch pick a card readings. They probably they want to be courageous. You know, the King of Cups is someone who's mastered his emotions. This person does not have emotional outbursts. They don't get overly emotional about anything. The 7 of Wands guards the portal here. So again, a master, someone who's guarded. You know, you have a Page of Wands and a Knight of Wands, which tells me that this person is very creative, very passionate. They're passionate about what they do. They're passionate about who they love. They will go into battle for the people they care about, for their family. Very protective. I'm sensing a very protective energy. The Eight of Coins, of course, Eight of Coins has to do with someone who they have mastered their craft. They are hardworking. But when I see this card, I automatically see someone who's looking at a letter. You know, they're actually looking at their work. But to me, it's like Spirit showing me, for example, in my own personal relationship, we send a lot of emails and letters back and forth. If anyone's ever listened to my videos, you really know, you've learned by now that my soul counterpart is in prison. So we communicate a lot through letters. And so when I see this card, I automatically resonate with letters. And that's how Spirit shows me this. This may be someone that you text a lot, or you email, or you write letters. But this person really, they really cherish every single word. And they may not tell you this, but they do. This is someone that's going to be very into the communication with you. Again, you have the Lover's card and you have the Empress card here. Both of those together tell me this person is going to be very nurturing, kind of a motherly type energy, where they want to take care of you. They're going to want to pamper you. And it's like, they may not say, I love you. They may not say, I'm in love with you. But it's like their actions, I'm hearing your actions speak louder than words. So you should know their love language is going to be actions. We have a Seven of Swords here, which tells me they may like to they may like to gossip, or they may tell you, when they come home from work, for example, it might be like, so-and-so and the other person really tied into it today. Or come home, tell you all about the office gossip or what's going on with your friends. They're really going to keep you up to date with what's going on. So physical traits I'm seeing is, with the Lover's card, this person has blonde hair, but the rest of them really have darker hair, so they might be dark-haired. The King of Cups is kind of looks more like a dirty blonde color, so it's just a different mixture of things. Now, the only eyes that it's really popping out to me is this Page of Wands. It looks like he's got like bluish eyes, so they may have some blue in their eyes. So now let's go ahead and pull some charms here. See if we can get some initials or some names. Okay. So let me pull out the ones that don't actually have. So we have an F. I flipped it. These nails. Okay. So we have an F and a V, an L, an N, a B, a V, an M, and a W. So my initials are BM, BJM actually. That's just a side note. Let's see here. Can't really form any actual names because there's not any vowels. Give me a vowel. Can I buy a vowel? But there's two V here's that may be significant for somebody. There's a W here, an N, F, B, and M. So those initials, any combination, they may have those letters in their names. If it's significant for you, please drop a comment. Let me know. I'm really curious. I think that would be really cool. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm fixing to move on to those that picked pile 3. For those of you that picked pile 3 with this fishing lure, the hook, you want to hook them in. Just get them on your hook and just reel them in. Yeah. Let's see, who are you going to marry? We have the 3 of Swords, the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is a Gemini. Could be their sun, moon, rising, or even in their Venus. It can also mean they may not be a Gemini, but they may have the air quality about themselves. Very intelligent person. Lovers for me also indicates a high-level soulmate or twin flame connection. 3 of Coins. 6 of Coins. 7 of Wands. The Hanged Man. King of Swords. And the Tower. So, as far as physical attributes, the only thing that's really drawing my attention is the red hair on the Lover's card. That your person may have red hair. There's one here with gray hair, but really it's the red hair that's sticking out to me the most. So I would, those that picked this pile 3, your person may have some red tint to their hair. We have the 3 of Swords. So this person has, they've gone through some loss. They may be, I'm hearing for some of you, your person may be widowed or a widower. They've lost their person. They've grieved. But this is heartbreak. I'm just getting a real strong heartbreak. But then it's followed by the Lover's card, which lets me know that they're going to be very loving, very generous, very sensual. I'm getting a sensual type energy with that card. We do have the 3 of Coins. That's 2 3 cards. So if the number 33, that may resonate with you, you may see signs and synchronicities with the number 33. But the 3 of Coins, that has to do with partnerships. So and then of course you have the 6 of Coins, which has to do with equal give and take and generosity. So they're really going to open up to you. This person is going to be very hardworking. They're going to put everything they have into this relationship. They're going to meet you 50-50 or 100. Actually, I like it when you say they're going to give their all, 100% to 100%. Okay. 7 of Wands. This is like fighting a battle, like you feel like you can't win. But they've been there. They've scrubbed that toilet, right? You know, could you imagine scrubbing toilets with toothbrushes? Oh my God, no. No. But it's like they've seen the worst and they've seen the best. I'm getting a sense actually of like someone who may have had things, they've always been taken care of, but then put in a situation like maybe through loss, or, grief, and they was actually put in a situation where they had to, it's followed by a hanged man, having to see things from a different perspective. This could be representing someone who, like, they grew up never having to do chores, or they was married and they didn't have to work, and then all of a sudden, through grief and loss, they had to learn how to actually do some hard labor. And it gave them the hanged man, which for some people it's a stalemate, but for this reading I'm really getting a sense of a new perspective. It gave them a different perspective. The King of Swords, this is someone who, they're very intelligent. They meet challenges head on. They're very good at analyzing situations. You have the Tower card, which represents challenges. So especially followed by the King of Swords. This lets me know this person is very intelligent. They're very smart. They're very strategic. They can really get to the bottom of things. They take the lead. They're not going to just sit back and be the let you handle everything. No, they're going to want to take charge. They're going to want to be the king of the castle, so to speak. Especially if this, because, this is a male energy I'm picking up on. For the female aspect, this could be a female who, again, likes to wear the pants in the family. Let's go ahead and, I'm so sorry. Let me pull some lettered charms to see if we can get some initials or some letters in their name. Okay, so all the ones that landed with the opening up, I'm going to pull those out because that's how they fell. And I'm taking it those are irrelevant. So, we have an M. We have 2 D's there. We have an E. We have an I. Their name may be Ed or Eddie. And then we have a C and a T, an N, an S, an R, a G. I'm hearing Ross, although we don't have an O down there or 2 S's. We just have 1. Any way these combination of letters can go together. DR, they may be a doctor. So anyway, those letters go together, they can form initials or be part of a name. Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. If you know who this person is, that'd be amazing. Especially if they turn out to be, all these characteristics that we said. Or even, can you imagine, even if they're a redhead? Oh my God. Like, really? Oh my God. But, yeah, this was a fun reading. I think the person who suggested it, they asked to be anonymous, and I'm going to respect their wishes. If you have any more suggestions for pick-a-cards or something you would like to see, go ahead and send me an email or jot it down in the comments. I love to get your feedback, and I have a list I'm starting of suggestions that subscribers and viewers would like to see. If there's anything that you would like me to do readings on, like maybe astrological signs or twin flame readings. I know I would do like twin flame readings once a week, but I stopped doing that because I didn't have very many people watching those. But if you'd like me to start it back, just leave me an email. And don't forget about the drawing. So thank you so much for watching. Good night.